Good afternoon everyone. It's me Kavita Guru, basic level social teacher. Now I am going to taking a class 2 up to 6. The topic is neighbors and neighborhood. In this topic I will tell you the difference between neighbors and neighborhood. Look at the picture. What you understand? First picture. That is our neighbors. And look at the second picture. That is our neighborhood. Okay, first I will describe our neighbor. What is the meaning of neighbor? Neighbors, we live with other people among whom we live in a community are neighbors. If we are living a community and the same place, if we are seeing our nearby our home, a family also there, that is our neighbors. Look at neighbors. The neighbors who live next to or near us are called neighbor. Neighbor means our house, and there are some families live near our house or next our house are neighbors. One or two families nearby live our house or nearby our house, that is neighbor. So why the neighbors are important for us? Why the neighbors are very important for us? Okay, I will tell you. The first point is neighbors are very important for us. They help us when we have a problem. Yes, neighbors are very important for us because if we are in a problem, the first come are our neighbors. So the neighbors are important for us. The second point, neighbor helps when someone at our home for sick, they takes us to a hospital. Yes, neighbor always be one step forward, always be being a good human for us. For example, if someone sick at our home, the neighbors come first and they take also to a hospital. Now, the third point is neighbors help when is a wedding ceremony at our home. They came to help us. Yes, if our home we are some happiness ceremonies are doing there, like wedding ceremonies, like birthing ceremony, birthday, wedding, birthday, etc. These types of happiness things are doing. The neighbors are first to help us. Now, fourth, neighbors are also help our happiness and sorrow. Yes, neighbors are first persons. Those are come first our happiness and also our sorrows. The happiness means our hamro khushi, the sorrow means hamro dukha. And so that neighbors are very important for us. So that the neighbors are very important for us. So we are respect them, we are polite them, and we always be help them return back. Now I am going to tell about how we learn to create a good relationship with our neighbors. If we are not making a good relationship with our neighbors, the neighbors are not helps to us. So we must create a good relationship with our neighbors. So how do we learn a good relationship? First, we learn to respect our neighbors. Yes, firstly we respect our neighbors, like we are talking politely, we sharing our things, we are taking and giving things. And the second point is we learn to speak our relatives and neighbors in a polite and manner language. Yes, if we are not using a good language, polite language and manner language, the simplest thing, nobody can help us. So firstly, we can speak a good language, polite language and manner language to our relatives our families, and also our neighbors. And third is, we learn to live our neighbors with harmony and happy. Yeah, we learn to live our neighbors with harmony and happily, because neighbor is the first person who can help them your happiness and sorrow. The harmony means prem bhav. Harmony means prem bhav, and happily means khushi. The fourth point, we always learn respect our neighbors' cultures, language, and lifestyle. We never neglect their language, their culture, and their lifestyle, because everyone have a language, lifestyle, and culture. So that is our duty, and that is our responsibility to respect their culture, language, and lifestyle. Now we going to point 5. We also ready to help our neighbor who in need. Yes, the neighbors not always be help us. We also give the helps to you, because the neighbors also giving us help. We also our responsibility also be giving the return back if they need our help. And the sixth point is, we learn to share happiness and sorrow to our neighbors. The same thing I will told you, if the neighbors help us whenever our happiness and sorrow, that is our also duty. We can share their happiness and sorrow also. Now I am going to neighborhood. Previously I told you neighbors. Now I am going to neighborhood. The neighborhood means we and our neighbors live in the same area. That is called neighborhood. The first I will tell the neighbors. Neighbors are those people who live our near or next to our house. That is our neighbors. But the neighborhood, the different. Neighborhoods, we and our neighbors live in a same area. That is called neighborhoods. The sum of neighbors create a community, small community. And we also say that a neighbors is an area where families lives maintaining a good relation. That is a community also. Why the neighborhood important for us? The first point, neighborhood refers a small community. Yes, I will told you, in a neighborhoods create a small community. The neighbors house create a small community. Community means samudaya. Second is, neighborhood gathers and discuss community problems and their ideas to solve them. The neighborhood came us at some place and discuss about the community problems, community problems and developments, and share the ideas in our neighborhood. The third is, neighborhood also respect every neighbor family and their every occupation. Yes, neighborhoods, in our neighbors and neighborhood, they are doing different types of occupation. In our neighborhood, all are respect their occupation. So that is our responsibility to respect others' occupations and others' professions. Point 3, neighborhood also respect every neighbor's family and their occupations, because in our neighborhood the different families doing different occupations. So we are responsibility to respect everyone, because everyone's works have a value. The neighborhoods also respect every families and every occupation. Now we are going to point 4. Neighborhood must appreciate the importance of everyone's work. Yes, neighborhood appreciate the importance of everyone's work. For example, if someone in our neighborhood doing plumber's work, doing carpenter works, doing mason works, doing doctors, doing teacher, they are very important for us. Tailor also important for us, because our neighborhood, their different work are done because they are create a community and they create a various works at our neighborhood. Now we are going to point 5. Neighborhood also helping each other in need. Same, the neighbors are also help us. So the neighborhood also help whenever we need and they are need in a group. Now we are going to point 6. Neighborhood to recognize the importance of health and help maintaining healthy environment in a community. Yes. If your neighborhood is a good community, good thinking, good relationship, they are making and maintaining the healthy environment in our community. 7 is neighborhood teach the meaning of social harmony and the importance of maintaining harmony in our community. Yes, our neighborhood, the neighbors and our neighborhood maintaining our harmony and they maintaining a happiness in our community, because this is a very important things at our neighborhood to make a harmonic community. Now the 8th point, neighborhood to solve social problems with mutual cooperation. Yes, if we are saying that the social problems is everywhere. The social problems create our community. So that our duty to solve with a cooperation. We are not solve individual. So we must have to solve the social problem with mutual cooperation. The neighborhood can do this to take a mutual cooperation to solve social problems. Now the 8th is neighborhood make the sense of togetherness, responsibilities, unity, cooperation and fellow feelings. The neighborhoods, the total things we know that the neighborhoods make a sense of togetherness. Togetherness means एउटै सोचको मान्छे. टुगेदरनेस भनेको मिलापले बस्ने मान्छेहरू. रिस्पोन्सिबिलिटी भनेको आफ्नो जिम्मेवारी लिएर. एन्ड द्याट द युनिटी भनेको एकता. एन्ड कोअपरेसन भनेको मिलेर. एन्ड फेलो फिलिङ्स भनेको आफ्नोपन. फेलो फिलिङ्स मिन्स आफ्नोपन. द्याट इज द नेबरहुड, द सेन्स अफ नेबरहुड. The sense of neighborhood, they create them, the community must be a good, healthy and a very harmony, create them. Now, I will give you homework to class 2 up to 6. You can write there. The first question I will give you, what do you mean by neighbors and neighborhood? Yeah, I will already told you the neighbors, difference between neighbors and neighborhood. The second is write any 3 importance of neighbors. Yes, write any 3 importance of neighbors. And the question number 3 is write how you can create a good relation with your neighbors. Write how you can create a good relation with your neighbors. Thank you.